Hey guys, welcome back to Zach Going Fire. Today I'm with my wife Mindy, and we'll be doing a little interview and a little quick conversation and talk about some of the exciting plans we have coming up.
This should be a good time. He's putting me on the spot. I have no clue what he's about to ask me, so we're going to figure all this out together. Let's jump into it.
Let's go. All right, so you ready for the first question?
I'm as ready as I'm ever going to be. Let's go.
All right, so how did we first come up with our plan to retire next year and travel around the world?
Well, that's a long, complicated question. So it didn't just start at one particular point. So we started when we were in bankruptcy, and then we were like, we can do better, we need to do better, and we're going to do better. So we started with Dave Ramsey's baby steps, and then we morphed that into an investment strategy and became debt free, like all the things.
Yep, and so what were your initial thoughts when we decided finally that next year was the year that we're going to do it and we're going to finally quit our jobs and sell everything and travel around the world?
Initially, joy and excitement, quickly followed by, I don't believe this is real. I'm 4 weeks in now, and I still don't think it's real. I feel like I'm on like a long vacation, and I have to go back to work at any day.
So once we start traveling around the world, what would you say your ideal week or your ideal day looks like?
An ideal week would be 4 days of working, 3 days of not working, and those 4 days of working, not like full days, like maybe 4 to 8 hours, depending upon what I needed to do in those days. Because it's supposed to be part-time. That would be ideal. And then the other days of not working, I want to go exploring wherever we are in the world. I want to explore.
For me, I think I'll definitely be making some time to go to the gym or go on long walks. If we have a pool or somewhere we can swim, that would be nice.
Yeah. Depends on what time of year it is. When we start in Japan, it's going to be very cold. I don't think either of us will be in a pool. Maybe an onsen. Onsen is calling my name.
Yeah. All right. So can you describe what our current financial picture looks like? Kind of an overall blueprint of what we currently have.
Are you talking numbers?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we have just over $1 million
in net worth.
Net worth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do we have any debts?
We only have $3,000, and that is, in my opinion, it's not really a debt. So it's like a lien. It's a
margin loan.
Okay, margin loan.
A small margin loan, and there's no minimum payment on that, and that's just so that we have experience with margin loans, so that if the market tanks in the next 1 or 2 years, we can borrow some more money and go more aggressive with our investing.
Right. Because it never hurts to have more money, right?
Right. What would you say our income goals are, number-wise?
Oh, you mean that our money will make for us?
No, as far as what we're going to make working as a travel agent.
Okay. So that's more specific. All right. So as a travel agent, I would like to, at a bare minimum, make $25,000 a year. Would really like $50,000 a year. If I make more, then that just means our experiences abroad get to be more awesome.
How much do you think, and I've told you the answers to these before, but I'm just seeing what you can remember on this. What would you say we need as our total amount invested so that we don't have to work anymore?
Isn't it like 1.5 million?
Close. We need just under 1.4 million.
Okay.
What What does our nomad budget look like? Like, what are some of our goals that we're trying to stay under as we spend and travel around?
So the yearly goal is like 55-ish thousand a year.
What are we looking at for spending on like accommodations?
As little as possible. That's always the right answer with him. Always. Don't let him fool you. It's always as little as possible.
So we're going to try and average 1,500 or less. We're going to spend more than that in some of the locations we stay, and depending on what we're doing, like if we're on a cruise or something like that.
But ultimately, it should balance throughout the year.
What have we talked about as far as what we're going to be doing with healthcare?
Ooh, so we're getting nomadic travelers insurance. We just started looking into this.
One of the ones we're looking at is Safety Wing, but there's several others that we're looking at, and we're looking at spending maybe $100 a month on that.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, that's pretty affordable.
What are we looking at as far as maybe some of the other expenses, like our food and travel?
I don't know why you keep asking me these silly questions. The answer is always going to be as little as possible. I'm just teasing you. So it's like, seriously, I mean, we would like to keep it around a week. If you want to go buy like a weekly, like what, $200 a week?
Well,
roughly,
including going out to eat and,
Yeah.
and everything, probably about $250, and then maybe about $100 a week on the transportation, logistics, taxis, buses, trains, things like that.
Yeah. I want us to be in walkable areas when possible, but obviously not all places are walkable.
What do you think would be some of our biggest challenges living in other countries?
So all I know is English. Half the time I don't know it. I know about this much, this baby little amount of Spanish, even though I've been trying to learn it for 10 years. Sad face. So obviously language is going to be a thing, but I'm very patient. And if someone can be patient with me, I'm good with Google Translate. So I'm not worried about it. It'll probably be something that will be a challenge, though, especially if we come across somebody that is not patient or trying to help us. I think other struggles will be deciding to where to go next. Because we've already been dealing with that.
I'm in the same boat. I only speak English right now, but maybe when I stop full-time work, I'll be able to study some other languages and at least learn the bare minimum to get around.
Oh, he's lying. He knows like this much Spanish, where I know like this much. He knows this much. Don't let him lie.
Right. All right. So what are we doing right now to prepare for our travel abroad?
I am getting my feet wet being a travel agent. I already have a few clients. I've already made a few bookings. Thing about being a travel agent, though, is that I don't get paid until you travel if you are my client. So working on that, still doing training, and training will be endless. That's never ending as a travel agent because things are always changing. New things are always coming around. So that's ongoing. I'm also working on selling all the stuff, including that. So if you want it, leave us a comment below.
Yeah, we just sold our Yeti cooler we've had for several years, and we're trying to basically sell everything that we own. So what would you say our initial travel plans will be?
So right now, the plan is that in June-ish at some point, we'll no longer be in this apartment. That's when our lease ends. And from there, we should have everything sold down to what we plan on traveling with and his car. So everything else is going to be gone by that point. And then we are going to start visiting family, and maybe in between, because we don't get on our cruise ship to Japan until November, so we may start trying some of that house sitting to help fill in some of the gaps. But we're going to do some land touring of the states.
I drive a Prius, so we'll get great gas mileage and we can fit a lot into it.
Yeah, so it's like perfect for this last leg of our transition to hang on to it. So we're going to spend some time in North Carolina, going to spend some time in Kentucky, and then just slowly moving across to California, where in November we are getting on a cruise ship and we are going to go, I think it's like 15 days.
19
days. 19 days on a cruise ship, guys. 5 of those days is a stop in Hawaii. So we get to check Hawaii off of our list on our way to Japan. It's so cool.
Yeah, 5 days in 5 different ports in Hawaii, so
Yeah.
not just one stop.
Yeah, this is really exciting.
Hawaii is the last state that we have not visited, so we'll be able to check off all 50 states from our bucket list.
Yeah, so if you want to come with us over to Japan from California to Japan and do the Hawaii thing, reach out, travel agent, Mindy at where'swalterstravel.com, and you could come on the Sapphire Princess with us next November.
We'll be sharing all of that in the description below.
Yep.
And so what kind of questions do you have for me about our upcoming plans?
What are you most scared about?
What am I most scared about?
I bet I know.
Maybe not making enough money to cover it.
Yep, was the answer I was expecting. What are you most excited about?
Ooh, I would probably have to say the cruise that takes us to Japan. That's
Yeah?
the longest cruise that we've ever been on.
This is
and
true.
I think that'll be the most relaxed I've ever been in my life.
Or bored. If you've ever been on the Sapphire Princess or not, she is an older ship, so she doesn't have like a lot of bells and whistles. She does have a pool and hot tubs, and they have entertainment on board, but there's not like water slides or rock walls or any of that other fancy stuff. So we'll have to get a little creative, I think, to stay entertained that long on a cruise ship. It's going to be fun times.
You might have to go to the gym more often.
Definitely to walk around the top a few more times. That'll be me. You can go to the gym. I'm just going to make laps.
All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
It's also exciting. What are your questions? What would you like to know?
So thank you guys for watching. This has been Zach Going Fire with Mindy.
Mindy's Life and Adventures.
And let's go ahead and continue to drive towards financial freedom.